In just moments, police will make an announcement about a new development, they say, in the Lisa Irwin case. Let's go to Captain Steve Young, who is about to give this news.
To track down leads as we get them, whether we develop them or whether they come from the TIPS hotline. But earlier, the mother and father decided to quit cooperating with the police, but our door is always open. And that's the latest. I don't know. They've always been free. They've been cooperative up to this point, but early this evening they decided to stop cooperating with detectives.
Do you think it has anything to do with polygraph, Captain Young?
You know, for 3 days I haven't divulged details of the investigation. I'm not going to start now. Again, I can't talk about details of the investigation.
Can you tell us where they were when they told you that they would no longer be cooperating? Were they here? Were they at police headquarters? Where were they?
I can't.
Steve, Captain Young, what does this do to the investigation, not having the cooperation of the parents?
Well, I will say that, like I've said before, the cooperation of the parents is, we believed, they live in the house. They intimately have information on what's been going on. They know the child. They were, you know, maybe one of our best bets to help find this child. So, yeah, our door's open, and it doesn't help the investigation.
Are there now doubts
with your investigation? Because you haven't said that they are suspects, but they haven't been ruled out. Does this make you go lean one way or another in this case?
Well, we don't have any suspects. That's right. You know, we have, from an investigative standpoint, we've enjoyed their cooperation so far. It's been very beneficial to the case. But, yeah, you can imagine it doesn't help the case.
Does the fact that they are no longer cooperating make the department think that they might have had something to do with the disappearance of their daughter?
You know, the investigation is directed and led by hard information. Again, we don't have any suspects. If we had enough to charge anybody with, we probably would be pursuing charges. Right now, that's really about it.
Do they just tell you they don't want to cooperate anymore? What happened to make you all believe they no longer wanted to cooperate?
Well, it's not something that we believe. I'm telling you that the mother and father no longer want to cooperate with detectives. So,
is there an outside influence? Did they hire an attorney? Is it the relative from out of town?
You know,
they
again,
seem to change starting this morning and moving away towards talking to the media, but then not talking to you. It just seems odd.
Sure. Again, I can't get into the details of the investigation. Sorry.
Tell us a little bit about the importance of having parents cooperating with you during the course of an investigation like this when a 10-month-old baby is missing.
Sure. Well, you know, it's a great question, but really the answer is obvious. Like I said before, they've been cooperating. It's been very helpful. Tonight they decided to stop talking to detectives, and I don't have to illustrate how that, you know, affects the investigation. It speaks for itself.
Are you surprised by this?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Do you know if the investigators close to them were surprised?
I haven't had the opportunity to ask them that question. Okay.
Captain.
Parents said that their cell phones were also missing. Can you talk about that at all?
Yeah, you know, they told us that 3 cell phones were missing from their home. We've looked into it. Obviously, it hasn't produced really anything that we can go forward with. But yeah, 3 cell phones, according to them, are missing, but it's produced really nothing that we can, like I said, push forward.
Has the house been turned back over to them?
At this time, I don't know. I haven't been down there. I'm not really sure. It's a good question, but I don't know.
Steve, they're not cooperating. Is the command post staying open, and are your search efforts done for the day, and will they continue back up tomorrow morning?
Well, like I said,
We have been listening to Captain Steve Young with the Kansas City Police Department, appearing to be pretty frustrated. His only announcement, the only development in this case, is that the parents of little 10-month-old Lisa Irwin have now decided not to cooperate. As he said, they have been cooperating through this whole thing, starting Monday night into Tuesday morning when she was missing. He was asked about a polygraph test, but he did not answer that question, saying he didn't want to talk about the investigation. We also have had a lot of questions about cell phones that the parents told us were missing from their home along with their baby. But Captain Young saying that he doesn't really think that that's produced any kind of good information. We've been talking a lot about ping technology today, but apparently he doesn't seem to think that is a factor in this case. We did, as you see here, we talked to the parents just this morning who were very tearful and just overwhelmed with grief, looking for their baby daughter. But again, as of tonight, they have told the police they are no longer willing to cooperate, and that is according to Captain Steve Young.